Tonga, we are ready for the final competition for Heilala. Kata ki o tau pasipasi mai toko tahaua koe ni. I kai ko ha mea pai ngō fua, au whakalata ko nau hoi hoi fua, pia moe nau loto toa. Gideon, I think we're ready. We can start with the first contestant. I'll start it off with our very first contestant. We'll do the first 6 and then continue with the other 6. Ladies, are you ready? They look ready and beautiful. Our first contestant for this evening, in no particular order, for the stage interview judges, number 1, Talanoa Moheloto Fifita, Miss Tourism. Ko e whine mui uluaki koe ni he toko tahaua o e whia whini, ni whawhawhanga ia potu ngāwe, tak mamata ko Talanoa Moheloto Fifita. O ne o mai foki ai whehui koe ni. Me kolo motu a malo. Malo e popo. Ko tau whehui uluaki. Judges, here's our first question. What qualities should the Miss Heilala title holder have? O ke loto ke tali he lea whatonga, po e whakapilitania.
Karpe ke o tali he lea whatonga ka.
Ko ia. Ai koe whehui o ku pehe. Ko e hae ngahi mea o ku mahau inga, ki he toko taha koe tene ikuna ai Miss Heilala ke ne mau.
Malo pito e ma whehui. Kia te awa ko pehe ko toko taha ke qualities o ha toko taha ton ke ne mau ai tai tolo ko ia au Miss Heilala. Ko ha toko taha ku ofa pia fua whatongia ma ai nation pe koe kakai. Hange pe koe theme o ta uni. My kingdom, my pride. Ko hok tonga, ko hok lau kau anga. Ko te lau kau anga ke ha mea o ku te ofa pia te whai whatongia ke whakahoko lele a whatongia ko ia. As for whoever tene maua Miss Heilala poni, ko message pe ku mahinga taha ke maua eiki, ko mau pe ai eiki o fiski tua mai ai ngahi unganga fie mau ke mau ke fua whatongia ke makakai o whunua. Ko ia pe malo.
Malo au pito Miss Tourism, Talanoa Moheloto Fifita, for her stage interview. Our next contestant, Gideon.
The next lady, Tapaita Tumpilina Havea, Miss Ewa Tourism.
Tau whakamalo e pe whoki ke Fiji Airways, Lavi, malo e popo. Malo au pito. Our second contestant this evening, judges, is Tapaita Tampelina Havea. Her question is, after this Heilala Pageant competition, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Ko e Miss Ionoa, ko e Miss Ewa Tourism, ke loto ke whakahoko lea whakatonga, po ke whakapilitania.
Tongan, please.
Tongan. Ko e whehui ko e ni, ko e whehui whikao noi au toho mai koe i he e whiawhini, ai au pehe i he osi koe ni, po e hiri koe ni whe auhi Miss Heilala. Ko e haha o whakaukau ki he ngahi, pe ko e haha o ngā ue, o kuke pehe, pe whakaamu ki ai i he tau e nima honohoko. Ko e hae palani ki he tau e nima honohoko.
Malo pito. I he e ku whawhawhonga i koe a ewa, mo e whakahoa ki he whehu e ahoni teu pehe. I he ose tau e nima meheni, teu ngā ue mai whonua, teu ngā ue ke tokoni ki eua, ki he whakalakalaka whakaekonomika, peo tokoni ki he taki mamata, ki hono tuua ki atua eua ki mamani, ki he kauwholau ewe ewa. Ke taimi ko te nao mai oku iai ha ngahi whetu lelei e ua teu i he tau e nima koe ka hoko mai te Naomi o nofo ai. Pe teu pehe o se tau e nima mei heni koe ku osia koe mehe ia ko teu mau ha te ilo to e lahi ange, ha tau kei to e lele ange. Ke ufoki ki ewa, te ufokotua ngahi businessi ke tokoni ki hene, ke ono ke whakalaka whaka-ekonomika e wā, pe te uwhenga ke te toho aki ange ka wholau ewa, ke nau te visit ange ki e wā, ko ia pe malo.
Malo opito Miss Ewa Tourism. For our non-Tongan speakers, just share with you a few pointers from her response. Her question was, after the Heilala Pageant competition, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And she touched on the fact that she'd like to work for the country, especially to help Ewa's economic development, especially in tourism, promoting Ewa for visitors, helping to set up good places to visit and establish good accommodation. She'd like to finish her studies and gain more knowledge and experience and help to set up businesses to help Ewa's economic development. A round of applause for our second contestant, Tapaita Tampelina Havea.
The next contestant, Gabriela Maria Augustina Mailangi, Miss Lady Maria Tonga, Australia.
Again, we thank Lady Maria, who has time and again come through for Tonga, supporting Saya Moihau and the TTA with the works here, and especially Heilala. She's brought a contestant this year, third contestant, Gabriela Maria Augustina Mailangi. And her question reads, if you were to win the Miss Heilala title, how do you plan on juggling the responsibilities of the crown with the demands of your current life? Miss Lady Maria, would you like it in English or Tongan?
English, please.
Perfect. I'll repeat it for you. If you were to win the Miss Heilala title, how do you plan on juggling the responsibilities of the crown with the demands of your current life?
Thank you for the interesting question. If I were to be rated as the Miss Heilala with the crown, I would say I would have to accomplish a good leader attitude, with good personality, as well to be a good leader of the country. To help all of the big sectors here that are allowing all tourist people to come over to our country, acknowledging our culture and all our languages and our beautiful culture. I would say that I will be helping and advocating my whole being to this country, highlighting all our cultures, our sightseeing, and all the beautiful pristine beaches, accommodation, and every available sightseeing here for all our tourist people. Because when they came, they should come and enjoy for all the highlights that I've highlighted for them. And as a Miss Heilala, I would like to advocate myself in being helpful for all our countries and our culture. Thank you.
Thank you. A round of applause for our third contestant, Miss Lady Maria Tonga, Australia. Koe whehui koe nai tuku ange ki ai. Ka pau te kei kuna pe whakakalau ni koe koe Miss Heilala. Wanoa ua wha. E anga whewhe o hanga o to'o ngai whatongia koe ni o atu ki a koe ko uhi ko koe ai Miss Heilala. I he taim tatau ke hoko hoko atu pe ai ngahi whie mao koe ni i ho mo ui lolotonga. Pea koe ne ngahi tari nei whaofana ne tuku mai ai ne pehe mau inga taki i lelei pea e tokoni ki he ngahi sektoa lalahi tau te whito ki he takmamata. O ne hanga whakatu uaki atu ai whonua tau te whito ki he ngahi matatahi koe ngahi matanga koe tau lea kai uma a whoki ai tuku whakaholo. Pea une loto ke whia pea tokoni ki a ki nau tolu koe ni unau ahi mai ki tonga. Ka take o paspasi mai koe whika tolu ia i he whia whini.
Whika whā, vai moana a kesa Lois Holeva Malupo, Miss Fia Dance Academy.
Koe tau misi whika whā, kau whakamau, ko vai moana a kesa Lois Holeva Malupo. Koe whehui tuku mai, i ele whapita ni au pehe, what would you do if you won the Miss Heilala Pageant? Contestant number 4, would you like to answer in English or in Tongan?
In English, please.
Perfect. Again, I'll repeat for you your question. What would you do if you won the Miss Heilala Pageant?
Malo e whehui. Whakawhetai ki a Sihova a hoku lau maali e, mo ia katoa pē o ku ia te au. Whakawhetai ki hono wapa maoni oni. Malo e lau maali e a hou eki mo lelea ko Tonga katoa pē. Before I'd like to answer the question, I'd like to humbly thank the committee. This experience for me has been very humbling. Being part of this pageant, I came in with no intentions of really touching base with my people. And my favorite experience was when we went to the Alunga ward, which is the disability ward, and the women's prison. Ma whanau ku lau maali e. We went into the ward and you could hear all the patients welcoming us with songs of hymn. I couldn't stop crying. These are people who are struggling, but they still have aivi. If I were to, what was the question?
The question was, I can repeat it, judges?
Sorry.
What would you do if you won the Miss Heilala pageant?
If I were to win the Miss Heilala pageant, I'm nothing but a servant of God, and what better way to serve my God than through my people and my country. The whole experience has been very humbling for me, and I would like to give all glory to my God before anyone else. I'd like to thank you all for being a joy, and it's been a privilege to be representing Miss Fia Dance Academy. Tua ofa atu.
Malo o pito ko Miss Fia Dance Academy ia ka whakamau pia mo ine tali. Miss Fia Academy gave praise and thanks. Na e whakahoko mai whoke ne Fia pia mo ne whawhetai ke eiki mo ne whakahamai kai ia hane na ikai ke ia hane amanaki. E Fia pehe ne whiohe mo kakai. Na naulawa whoka a ahi atu ki he alonga. Ka uma afo ki e pliso ne koe ne kakai whewhine. Pia na itaitalia ki nau tolu a hiva himi. Pia ne ongo I maa whana. I he ne au at koe ki au ne mahino I peo koe ke whaingofua mo uia ki nau tolu he ngai wheitu koe ni. Pia na ne whakaha mai lewa o ne loto pe ke ne hanga o whakalanglangi ai o tua a ke ne hoko ko se wāniti I he whonuani. Malo au pito. Our next contestant, Gideon.
Number 5. Merima Imoa he lotu kalafi whinau. Miss Abraxas, New Zealand.
Okay, Gideon. It's getting exciting. We've got 12 girls. Now we've heard from 5. Your question is, why did you choose to compete in this year's Miss Heilala pageant? Would you like it answered in English or in Tongan?
I'd like to answer the question in English.
Perfect. Again, your question is, why did you choose to compete in this year's Miss Heilala pageant?
Kore pe ke hu whangangai whātapu na osa whakime muani ke o lava o tari e whehui. I decided to join the pageant initially to have a season of growth. Every time I like to make sure that I step outside my comfort zone and to not only be a role model for our younger generation, but also to myself, to ensure that I'm always growing, making sure that I'm always taking a step forward and learning from all the lessons. This experience has been something that will remain in my memory for a lifetime. Not only going into the visits and competing in each category, but also listening to the stories of my fellow pageant sisters, hearing their stories and how we have a heart to serve our beautiful kingdom of Tonga. And so with that, at the end of the day, it is the people, it is the people, it is the people that make the home. Ma'aloha people.
Judges, that's your 5th contestant for this evening, Miss Abraxas, New Zealand. Why did you choose to compete in this year's Miss Heilala pageant? And she answered that partly in Tongan and also in English. Ko whehu koe nai tuku atu, ko hae uhinga na ke pehe ai, pe te ke whiri, pe na ke whiri ai, ke kau ke whe auhi o whiri misi, ua awhe, ua whaa. Aena ne whakaha mai, ne sa ia pe a loto ke whakahauko hangahi ngā au e koe ke anga maheni. Pea ne loto ke whakalaka maupe ne mo ui, ke tupu le kina, pea laka maupe ki mua. O ne sa ia, pea fia he whanongo ke ngai tala noa koe, ne kau whine mui, o nā wei pā whakataha, ke he kala au ni, i kai ngata pea i, kau nau mau kotoa e loto, ke whai whatongia. Ko ne whakamamafa i he whia whini mo whakate whito e ne tala noa, o ne pehe, koe maho inga taha, ai kakai, ai kakai, ai kakai. Malo.
Number 6, Kreslin Kelly Nanaimo, Foto Aika, Miss Tonga, Hawaii.
For those of you who just joined us, thank you so much to Broadcom Broadcasting as well as Tonga Broadcasting Commission. I see Alice Mead is here. Good to see you, Alice. Our sixth contestant has the following question. What is the greatest challenge facing your generation? Would you like to answer in English or in Tongan? Go here. She'd like to answer in both languages. The question again is, what is the greatest challenge facing your generation? Koe ha ai pole lahitaha o ku whipaki pe whikuki pe moho to'o.
Maloa pito e mao wheho I mamafa au pito. Ko taha e pole o ku whepaki mo tau tau tupu, mo e tau generation, ko e whakaanga. Ko e ngahi ahoni whoki ku haupe kovi he ta whaak koe, hao lele ta whaaki koe na haupo whepaki. Pea ko e uhinga lahia o ku iae ngahi ai funky I tau tupu ka ke nau mau e confident ke nau hao vei pa he ngai mea pehene ko hoko pe ko ha ngai mea ke nau alatu or show their talent, their true self, because a lot of people are o nau lahe nau hanga whakaanga hange koen ko e lele ai polo kalama ko e ni whakatata pe ko na mo nia ko lele ima kovi o na al whakataha pe na alwhakataha pe. Koe lele koe polo karama koe ni, tau sio hake ki he ngahi komeni negativi, we ngahi komeni positivi, pau te ongo I ua taimini iu te ongo o ku te ongo o ku tō lalo to mo lale, pe te ongo o ku lea tuku hifo I kita. Aia ko pehe ke tau tu whakataha, ke tau hanga o Patoloaki, hatonga o ku lelei, mo hatonga o ku tuuloa. Ke lava tau youth, mo tau teenagers, all come together and show their talent, show their true self. Ki ke oe hoko e whakanga ko ha mea ia, ke ne hanga o tuku hifo ia, ha confident, mo ha loto, ha toko taha. Maloa pito, o whalahi atu, moi manatu.
So that's your sixth contestant, judges, and I apologize for the noise there, but you did well to still speak over that. The question again was about challenges. And you said that the biggest challenge-
pai ki ngai mea lele koe ni mo mea mai mei ai o ai e fe au hui ka soia ai vai ko hui I he tapa aki pe ka taimi mau inga pokeni panonga ka fa mau ki he interview tali koe ka fe fine mui
She spoke about criticisms, aina ni tano ai o pehe ko e palo pale malahi taha o whepaki pe mo e tau tupu. O kumau inga pe whewe e tō kai aki. Pe au ne pehe whoke u kai ke nau. It's so nice when people are helpful and security can ask them to please show some respect. Her answer was about good and bad meeting up and how criticism is the biggest challenge. She said that the youth here in Tonga often don't want to join things because they know that they'll be criticized despite their talents and what they know. She says it can be very demoralizing, especially with programs, sometimes programs like this, where people make comments that don't encourage. And she said that her hope is for strengthening a sustainable Tonga and encouraging youth. Mo kata ko paspasi mai fikao no. Lava lelei pene tali neongo ngahi distractions ke lava lelei pe ia. Our 7th contestant.
Fika fitu, Sovereign Cosmios Unaloto ki he melino Latu, Miss Vava'u Heilala.
Miss Vava'u Heilala is Sovereign Cosmios Unaloto ke melino Latu. Your question is, what is the most important lesson you've learned during this year's Heilala Pageant competition? Would you like to answer in English or in Tongan? Tongan? Koe whehu I koe nuk tuku atu, koe ha ai le so ni mahu inga taha, kua ke mau, lolotonga koe ni wheauhi Heilala.
Mahalo mau whehui. Koe le son mahu inga nai lawa ke wa koe lolotonga ai wiki Heilala. Mo mea ai pe ko au ko sisi taha e kau Miss Heilala. Pa ko ko ako anga. I he wiki ni koe ako pe me kau tamalalahi. Ai ofa, ai lototo, tau hiwa whetoko ni aki. Koe mea pia na au hako I lolotonga wiki Heilala. Ai ofa whaatoko ua. Na wongo I lahia. Pa wako he mo ui, ke hulawa, o tu ui haka kai toko lahi peheni, ke whaari ari utare niti. Kai ko hame awhengo fuahenia ka au, mo ki whamiri. Ko tu pake ki whamiri masiva. Pa mawa mi mai mi wawau. Kei kia mea te wako mi he wiki Heilala. Ka koe whae ka wikula. Ko haa mai me whangatoko walalahi koe ni. Ke ofa, loto tō whetoko ni aki. Mo tau hiwa. Pa wako ai, ke whiohi mani I hikehi. Ke mawai loto toa. Ke whahoko, pa mo whafofonga e mau ki whanua. Ko o whalahi atu wawa o lahi koe ngata anga peni ku whenga. Mahalo o pito.
That's Sovereign Cosmios Unaloto ki he melino Latu, Miss Vava'u Heilala. She said she's the youngest contestant, so she's always learning from the older girls in this competition. She's learned great lessons of love and humility, helping one another, the love of a sister. And she also says that she's learned how to stand in front of a big crowd like this. She said she is here with her family. She says she grew up in a very humble family from Vava'u, but she remembers the 4 golden foundations of our nation and our culture. And she's here to help and to, of course, represent Vava'u. She says, Vava'u, this is the best I have to offer. Malo.
Number 8, Susie Elizabeth Birgitta Gabriel Tonga, Miss Tonga China Friendship.
Malo, malo. Koe anga ia whi mau tau fia. We're now up to contestant number 8. Judges, thank you so much for your work. Susie Elizabeth Brigitta Caprian Tonga. Your question is, what kind of obstacles did you have to overcome to compete in this year's Miss Heilala pageant? Would you like to answer in English or in Tongan?
Whakatonga pe ko tonga kataki.
Oku lelei ko tonga pe moau.
Oia.
E o atu lewa hau wheu e ko he lea whakatonga.
Halo.
Ko e haha ngahi pole. O ke pehena e pau ke hanga o lawai. Ka ke kau mai ke wheauhi koe ni o Miss Heilala tauni.
To repeat my pe kataki.
Ko e haha ngahi pole. ke pehena e pau ke hanga o lavai, pe te ke overcome. Ka ke lava o kau mai koe ki he filimisi o e taongi.
Malo au pito. Ko au koe tahine mau. O koe ke lava tu he hauanga pehe ni. O kau e he pole ke te au. Pe, at a very young age, I'm 19 years old. 19 years old. This is so much for me. This is so much, I'm telling you. Even my family, my mom, ko auntie ki tua osko na. I love you, mom! Makakai pahu, ko ofat ka mo tolu. Ko ngai pole pe ko whetaulaki mo e he hu mai ko en ki he Miss Heilala e tau ni. Ko overcome ko tu atu ko ni. The fear. Ko lava overcome. Stand here to all of you. Le at ka mo tolu. Face to face. Even to be specific na ufakaama upeke usio ki ai kon ko lava sio ki ai. Malo au pito.
Malo au pito. Ai tali te hui o e fia fini. Ko e Miss Tonga China Friendship Association. I read in a survey, judges, that the biggest fear for people is public speaking. They fear it more than earthquakes and tornadoes, snakes. Public speaking is the #1 fear. So we thank these ladies. As contestant number 8 told us, she's very shy. Ko ia ko tahine ma. Ko tu e ko i he toko lahi pehe ni, ko mea whainga tau, ko ke whaingo fua ki ai, ko mea lahi ki ai. Ko no tau taha hiva pehe ni. Pea nane pehe ko pole lahi taha e lava o lea i he matanga. Pea hange ko e ne whamatala ku hene ne whine iki ka umaa fo ke aunties, pe moi whamiri, moi kau pou me pahu. Ko si pou ke ne whainga. Ne onga na ilifia o pehe ka ke lava o lea i he matanga pe ko hatoko lahi, ko ini kune lava ia i he fia fini. Malo au pito ko e Miss Tonga China Friendship Association ia.
Number 9. Fipe latai hole wa finau. Miss Ha'apai Masani.
Toi pe fine mui e toko wha pe lava lewa fe auhi whakaosi.
Goia.
Very nerve-wracking, I know, but these ladies are up for it. Miss Ha'apai Masani, your question is, if we were to win the Miss Heilala title, what would you do to bring new contestants to the pageant next year? Miss Ha'apai, o ke loto ke tali he lea whakatonga, puka whakapilitania.
In Tongan, please.
Perfect. Ko e whehu i koe ni uktukat ki a koe, ka pau te ke ikuna ai whiauhi Miss Heilala o e tau ni. Ko e haha o mea e whakahoko, ko haha o ngau e whai, ke toe uki mai ai, a ki nau tolu koe ni ke nau kau ke whiauhi filimisi o e tau kaha o. Aia ko whehu i Miss Ha'apai upehe, ka pau te ke ikuna ai filimisi Heilala o e tau ni, ko e haha o ngau e poha mea e whai, ke uki mai ai, hakau fine mui ke nau kau mai ke whiauhi filimisi o e tau kaha o.
Malo o pita whehui. Malo o pita whehui. Malo e lele. First, ko hoku tonga, ko hoku lau kau anga. Ko ulak mea ke whai, ke ilo iau, ke lau ake lau kau ake hok tonga, ke pole aki, pa ke maho inga iai. E hewi ke ua koen ko osi, na ko ako e ngahi me alai. Ko ikai ke o wako ia iau ke uloto lahi, oa te uloto si. I he mea te ulawa whai, ke toe pringa hakau contestant. Te whai whakaloto lahi, te ngau e ake kuki ilo, moi kuki ia usia, i he kukau ke he Miss Heilala. Ke whai ai haki i whakaloto lahi, ke he tautupu. Ke oa hange koe ngahi whehui ko Australi. Oa te motokanga ki he whakaanga. Mo hauko o kau i he Miss Heilala, e ai ngahi mea ke hai te mō mao. Te mō whiohi me kakai, te mō ilo i he urunganga whakatonga. Tau wha i ka wei kola, ke tau maho inga iai. He wika ua ko osi, te ki ai ke ha taimi pehe, te utui kie ma ope. Kono uhinga, ko whakaapa-apa. Ko mahu inga ia ia pia ko wongoi, ko toi mahu inga ia I hoku Tonga, I he kutui ma ope ai kie, ko whakahaya e ko whakaapa-apa. Ko ta poat ki he tau tupuhana ko toa pe. Oa te mo foi, pe te mo mā, ke sio ke he lau e kakai. Ko kole atu, mo loto lahi. O koe ngahi mea ke he iau teke mo wau sia mo tau te mo wau sia ia mo wau ki he Miss Heilala. Ko o whalahi atu ke haapai ko toa pe, mo tonohana ko toa pe, malo lahi au pito.
Thank you so much, Ms. Hapai Masani, for your answer. Just to recap, Ms. Hapai Masani has answered her question and noted the following. She always knows she's Tongan and she's proud of it. She said in the past 2 weeks she's learned a lot, mainly to be bold, not to be afraid, to encourage others. And she says from the experience that she's had in the time in the competition, she's been encouraged herself and wants to encourage others not to worry about criticism, because you'll learn a lot and you'll meet people. She knows the 4 golden foundations of our culture and says this is important. And what she would do to help get more contestants is that she'll let them know about the experience she's had. She also noted that tonight is the first night she doesn't wear a kiekie. She wears her kiekie to show respect, to show that we are Tongans. And she'd like to say to the youth, do not be shy or discouraged. Be bold, be strong. You'll learn new things. And with love to all Hapai people here. Kata ke paspasi imai, Miss Hapai Masani.
Fika hongo fulu, Rachel Angelica o Manakakapu Goodenvale. Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering.
While she's getting her question, we only have 2 more contestants. But just looking at the contestants right now, they look so relaxed and beautiful. Probably thinking about, finally it'll be over tonight. We thank you for being here and of course representing your respective organizations. Your question is, what is a social issue you are passionate about and why? What is a social issue you are passionate about and why? Would you like to answer in English or in Tongan?
Maybe both.
Perfect.
Can you repeat that question?
Yep. What is a social issue you are passionate about and why?
Thank you for the question, judges. One social issue that I would like to advocate for is that the way I act for people to provide services in everything I do. Kono mo ni ko ki tau tolu o ku ke tau mau ai malo he unga mo tau iwi ke tau whai e tau lele taha ko ngā pe ko tau o ku we are afraid to provide and do our best with whatever we do. Ka kono mo ni ko social issue ko advocate for is just working for my people. Be of service. Ko hape kulele taha e whai aki a hoklo tōko toa mok ofa ki hokakai I he mea kotoa pe ko ia pe malo.
Malo Opito. Contestant number 10, and her question was, what is a social issue you are passionate about and why? Aia nai eke whoki ki he whikahanga fulu, pia ne hanga o mai ne tari he lea whakatonga mo whakapiritania. Whikau aki pia mohaka veinga o kune mahu inga iai, pia koe hae uhinga o kune mahu inga iai. Aia na ne whakaha mai e mahu inga koe ni o e whai whatongia pia mo I tokoni ki he kakai ke he ikai ngata pia ika na ne pehe. Ne loto ma upeke whakahoko no lelei taha. I he taime ne ihi o te pehe o kai ke te maalohi whiunga. Sometimes you think you're not strong enough to do what's best because we can be afraid. But she wants to stress that for her, service to others is very key. Thank you, contestant number 10. Only 2 more.
11, Whikatahataha. Sela Futiana Wakapuna, Miss Kalapu Kolokakala. Number 11, Selafu Tiana Vakapuna from the Kalapu Kolokakala from Mu'a.
Malo, ko e lau mali e Heilala, tau lau kau mo fia. Your question reads, what has been your biggest failure and what did you learn from it? What has been your biggest failure and what did you learn from it? Would you like to answer in English or in Tongan?
I'll answer in English, thank you.
Excellent.
My biggest failure throughout this whole experience is trying to be positive throughout this whole thing. As a contestant, a part of this Heilala festival, we put ourselves in such a very vulnerable way, and just being up here, showing what we have, and being criticized, but me trying to not take anything into heart. I kind of failed at that, but I'm doing my best. But I just want to say that if it doesn't make you uncomfortable, you will never succeed. So all of us contestants, me and my pageant sisters, we being able to be here, we're doing it. So with that being said, thank you.
Thank you, contestant. That's your answer in English, and I'd just like to share in Tongan. Judges, ko e whehui koe nei tukange ki ai, nā ne tāri o pehe, o mau inga ki ai ke whiawhia mo to o pe a ngahi mea kulelei, neongo ai ngahi whakaanga. Nā ne whakahāwhoki I he taimi koe ni nei kau mai ke whirimisi, whainga taa au pito, koe koa mea whaingo fua, pe au ne pehe lahi au pito ai whakaanga. Kau ne whainga pe ke o e to o mamafa ai ngahi mea koe ni, he ne whainga pe hano le lei taha, pe a nā ne pehe, ka pau o ku whaingo fua ha mea ia, he kai ke lava ko ako pe hoko ko taha ku lava mea. Pe a koe tāli o mai me ki whine mui koe ni, ai ne loto ke whakaha, ai ne whiawhia mo loto pe ke to o ngahi mea lelei. A round of applause for your contestants. Gideon, have we reached the final one?
The final one, number 12. Ako sita faalangi ofa ki vava'u guten bill. Miss Abraxas Tonga.
Koe tawa umaeni ke whine mui, whakaosi koe ni I he wheauhi. Contestant, your question says, why should you be our next Miss Heilala? Would you like to answer in English or in Tongan?
In English.
In English? Your question again, why should you be our next Miss Heilala?
Thank you for the question. Why should I be your next Miss Heilala? I believe that all these girls here deserve to be up here as your Miss Heilala. They represent who we are as Tongans. We carry ourselves with pride, courage, honor, and most of all, humility. And I, as a proud Tongan woman, have those attributes. Throughout this whole competition, I have graced the stage and everywhere I've gone with humility and gratitude. And I'm proud to be a Tongan. And I believe that I have the courage to take on this stage. Not just here, but take us to the bigger stage, like Pacific. And I don't do it alone. I don't do this alone. I do it with a God who is greater than me. I'm a God-fearing woman, and that's what makes us Tongan unique. Malo pito tua.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's your final contestant for tonight. Na e whakahafo ki he
ai o
misi
Bruxelles.
koe ni a
O Bruxelles, New
Tonga.
Zealand.
Ai ne fia mo ne
O
whakamalo.
Bruxelles, Tonga.
Koe hui ku kau i whiau i koe ni tu whakataha
Ke,
Stacey.
koe mea ai a kau
Koe kau
whamau.
ki le mui e toko tahataha makehe.
Whamau
O
wha
nau
au
loto
pita
toa
kau
ke nau
pewhine.
kau mai. Ne pehe o nau lau kau aki ai ngahi a whafofonga o nau whakahoko. O ku mahu inga whoke ki nau tole whakapa-apa. Pe o nau pole pole i ho nau tonga. O ne pehe ko iau ne mau kotoa. Ai ngahi mea mahu inga ko ni. Pe o guai whakawhitai mo whakamalo. He o ku loto toa ke ne whakafofongai a ki mautolu i heni pe a au ki ha Stacey i tua pule anga. Na ne whakahāwhoki o ku ngau e pe mo whakaongo ki o tua pe koe mea ne hanga whamalo hinga ia. Koe tali ia ai whakafofonga pe koe Miss Apraxis Tonga. Judges, your 12 have answered the questions tonight. Boy, that was a tough one. A round of applause for our 12 beautiful contestants who are now at their table having answered their questions, and for our judges. We can relax now. It's you, judges, who now hold the answer and, of course, the marks for this evening. The auditors are tallying it up, and, of course, our chairperson is here. We'd like to acknowledge some of our visitors who are here from overseas, not only from visitors by air, but we also have those who are here to celebrate His Majesty's 65th birthday. Naval vessels here in the kingdom from the UK, US, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, China, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, and Cook Islands. Hoek mo tau ka inga lolotonga e whakahako koe ne whamau opo ai kau whamau mo kau ati tau. Tau whiwhia ko uhi o kui heni ngahi manuao. Koe i heni whoki ke whakalanglangi mo kau mai ke kātoa ngā i koe ni aho alo i tama. Ai ena whakailonga i ane a whi. Peo toko lahi o tau ka inga i tongani. Kau maa whoki anau tau me i tua puleanga o nau lava mai ke kolo Heilala. Gideon, it's getting exciting because we're near the end.
And special awards. Miss Personality, 500 Paanga winner for the contestant number 10, Rachel Angelica or Manakakapu Kudenbiel, with over 9,000 likes on the official Heilala Festival Facebook page.
Oh, this is the result? It's already out?
No. Only this the special Miss Personality, Miss Popularity, Miss Photogenic, and Best Ball Gown.
Okay. Koe ni ihi whoke ngai whiau koe nei whakahoko mai pai tūkua te ngahi ola. Iha minitsi pe whamalawat whoka Stephen Whihoko ka maa whoke a Tina, koe uhi, koe tokoni koe ni o whau mai, ai ngahi kalauni whakawhofa. Stephen Whihoko is a master carver. He's given out 12 gift bags, pearl necklaces, all hand carved. And they've also donated carved kumetes. The pearl is from Ha'apai and Vava'u. And in all his experience, he's always made a new crown for each contestant and winner. Gideon? Hoi mo tau ka inga. Ko mau mai pe whamalo ka Honorable Tusi Day. Pe mo kau whamau, mo kau atita. I he whai ai ngā aue mau inga koe ni. Our competition for tonight has some special awards. Throughout the week, you've seen the different competitions, and would like to first announce the Miss Personality 2024. Please put your hands together for Miss Tonga, Hawaii. Koe lakpale fuaki e ahoni, koe pale ia ki he Miss Personality. Koe pale makehe o fuaki i he whiawhini Gideon, Miss Popularity 2024 goes to Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering.
Miss AGT go Popularity, Miss Personality, and
Our third
Personality.
prize from the special awards for Miss Photogenic 2024 goes to Miss Apraxis Tonga, number 12. And the final special award for tonight is the best ball gown for 2024, and it goes to Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering.
Kau ni whakawhawhataha. Miss AGT, Moimoi Catering.
Gideon, you can tell us what the prizes are. If I ngamari ko ni ko lai ke kau fa fa lang langi ke mo katak mai mo ki mua ke foa ki ai
pe mo fata pe mo fa wo o ki fe vine
ko le tu kau
o fena pasi pe ko mo fa wo
pe mo hingoa pa mo lava mai leva ki mua to ko ni leva ai CEO ke minister kau mafo ke se TTA ke ona foa ki te ngahi pale ko ngai fe au ke na fra hoko ko ni e filimisi Heilala na kamata aki ai fra ke pe pre-interview aya e uia tai tolu ua pe mo to tahana ni kuna. Our second runner-up for the pre-interview competition goes to Miss Tonga, Hawaii. The first runner-up for the pre-interview competition goes to Miss Apraxis, New Zealand. And the winner of the pre-interview competition goes to Miss Fia Dance Academy. Now for your second competition on Tuesday, which was the sarong wear. There are 3 names here. The second runner-up goes to Miss Tonga Tourism. Ko e whikatolo he whiau I koe te unga matatahi. Ko e Miss Tonga Tourism. The first runner-up goes to Miss Vava'u Heilala. And the winner for the best sarong wear goes to Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering. Malo, malo, e popo. Our next award is for the Ta'olunga competition. I he au I Ta'olunga, ko whika tolu, ko Miss Apraxis Tonga. The second runner-up is Miss Apraxis Tonga. The first runner-up for Ta'olunga goes to Miss Vava'u Heilala. And the winner of the Ta'olunga competition goes to Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering for a prize of 5,000 pa'anga, 2 tickets to New Zealand, either to Auckland, Wellington, or Christchurch. Our next competition is the Teunga Ta'olunga. Again, we'd like to remind you that Miss Personality won 500 pa'anga, Miss Popularity won 500 pa'anga, Miss Photogenic won 500 pa'anga, and the Best Ball Gown also won 500 pa'anga. And now we're ready for the Best Teunga Ta'olunga, the Best Ta'olunga Costume. O ku fuaki foki e ngai pale pa wai ngai certificate kau fine mui mo teu mai leva ko e whiauhi hono hoko. Ko e tau teunga Ta'olunga ko ia pasi mai. Whika tolu o ku mau ia he Miss Vava'u Heilala. Mahino pe ko e hai e kau ikuna e toki tufa atu pe mo ngai certificate. Whamalo ai pe foki ki he kau sponsor. Ko e Miss Ta'olunga, Pika tolu. Ko e second runner up o maui he Miss Vava'u Heilala. Ko e whikaua I he whiauhi Teunga Ta'olunga, first runner-up, ko e Miss Hapai Masani. I'm going to go on stage, it's easier, and I'll ask Gideon to read out our sponsors. Malie, Malie.
Hoek Mohammed Apule, ki whakamanato atoa pe ai whakamalo ia ai pupu kakato mai ai ngahi waa koe ni o Society o Tonga. Ki he tanumak mo langa ko ia o e takimamata i Tonga. Pea ko hono mo ni whakamalo atu. Ki he ofisi ampastoa ko ia o e kakai o Siaina, peko e PRC. Malo au pito, pea pehe foki ki he talawhekau lahi ko ia a Nusila mo ofisi talawhekau. Matthew Howell, His Excellency. Whamalo ki he National Reserve Bank of Tonga, MPF Bank, to Anton and his staff, and Tano a Dateline Hotel, Whehoko Arts and Waimona Media. I'd like to say thank you very much to Digital Tonga Limited for all of your assistance.
Thank you, Gideon. Koin ko lava mai ken ke whahau koe whatongi a mahalo whaingofua, Gideon. Tu lo atu. Koia, koe tau whiauhi koe ni ki he teunga taolunga. Aia o koe ai pale e tolu, na e osi foaki ia. Koe pale le vaeni ki he taolunga. Aia, koe pes taolunga. Koe teunga taolunga enu tau hoko mai ki ai. Koe whika tolu, ai nei whakahoko atu, koe Miss Vava'u Heilala. Tawa umain ke whiauhi koe ne tale niti. Hange koe na mumea ai, o ku tolu ai pale. Koe best teunga taolunga foki na ikuna he Miss Tonga China Friendship Association. Malo au pito. Aia ko whakahoko te pre-interview, sarongware, teunga taolunga, now the best taolunga. The second runner-up is Miss Apraxis Tonga. Ko e pale hono ua ki he taolunga o kui kunai ai Miss Vava'u Heilala. Pea hange ko mo mea i ko i kuna o i taolunga ko e Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering. Koe whiauhi anho ko, koe whiauhi tale niti. Aia koe whiauhi koe niu koe ai pale tolu. Koe pale hono tolu, o ku mao ia e he Miss Haapai Masani. Koe pale hono wa, o ku mao ia e he Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering. Pea ko i kuna, i he whiauhi tale niti, Miss Heilala ua noa ua wha, Miss Apraxis New Zealand. The winners for this evening for talent, second runner-up, Miss Haapai Masani, first runner-up, Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering, and the winner, Miss Apraxis New Zealand. For tonight's stage interview, the second runner-up goes to Miss Apraxis New Zealand. Ko he whiauhi ni koe interview he whiawhini, aia o ku tolu ai Miss Apraxis New Zealand. The first runner-up for tonight's stage interview goes to Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering. Aia koe hua ia i he au interview e pōni. Koe ikuna i koe Miss Apraxis Tonga. Koe ik mo tau ka inga, koe o la eni i he ngai whi au hi takataha. Koe whakalu kufua, ko mau mo ia. I he whi au i whirimisi wanoa ua whaa, i he toko taha ua koe ni, o koe ai toko nima, o koe ai honau ngahi pale koe tuki mua. Koe whika nima, koe Miss Haapai Masani. Our fourth runner-up for the overall Miss Heilala competition goes to Miss Haapai Masani. Our third runner-up, or number 4, goes to Miss Apraxis New Zealand. Our third top, or the second runner-up for Miss Heilala, goes to Miss Vava'u Heilala. Koe whika tolu he whi au i whirimisi, koe Miss Vava'u Heilala. Ai ni kuna e ngahi tikite me Fiji Airways ki Australia pe moe paanga e ni maafe. Koe whika aua i he whi au i whirimisi hoi hoi fua Miss Heilala. Nei kuna paanga tolu wafe, katak fitu wafe. Pe moe tikite me Fiji Airways. O ku mao ia e he Miss Apraxis Tonga, the first runner-up. Win 7,000 paanga and 2 return tickets to Asia, either to Hong Kong, Singapore, or Japan, from Fiji Airways, is won by Miss Apraxis Tonga. Tonga, your new Miss Heilala 2024 is Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering.
Miss AGD. Miss Albert Couldn't Trading.
Nei kuna ai tikite e ua ki Amerika, paanga e taha mano, ka umaafo ke pale, koe koloa whiunga mo paanga e taha awhe tupu. Pea toi whafofonga i a Tonga ki he Miss Pacific Islands i he wanoa ua whaa. Koe Miss AGT and Moimoi Catering.
Miss Heilala, ua noa ua whaa. Koe ni kuna whelaki pia boe whaki kalauni e
Rachel Angelica o Manakatapu Gutenbale is the new Miss Heilala 2024. Ai ulo tonga hirifaki e kalauni for maloa ke administra. Kau maafo ke sea TTA sa mo hau.
Rachel Angelica mana o kakapu Gutenbale. Whanau ai he tau e taha. Whapoka e ponua.
Pamalo ai pe foka Steven Fehoko o ha ano. E ne hanga o ngahi mai e tau.
Mone poukei.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Matalakau mono kalauni mone tatalo pepia. Pea mono a pei ko Miss Heilala. Oe wano wapa. Ia o palahi ki a mai upia. A peaki takau. Koe kātonga i whokoe ne tau whānoa o e uke Heilala. Koe fuafua Miss Heilala o vai upia a peaki takau. Koe tau whānoa aini o lo whamaratu. Koe kau pile muenu nau pei loki pia. Koe mawai, koe pongpongi ai kau pulau atu. Kau nau pia, nau peiloaki. Ka koe osiange poni. O Rachel, Angelica, Manakakapu, Gutenbale. Ko Miss Heilala ia o wanoa wa fa.
Whakamalo ke kau whawhine. Toko tahau a koe ni, ka Tongatapu whito ki he...
Whamalo atu kia mautolu katoa peu tau kau whatau mo kei a mai. Ki hono whailoa i koi o e ono ngō full maani matau o LFO King Tupo Wono. Wataha mo tau whanoa o e whanonga mai hono kātonga i o e uke Heilala ke kau wataha pe mo e whame ite ki he au alo i koi o e tamatui. Miss Albert Couldn't Trading Catering Moimoi Catering.
Malo opito 8 minista ka umafo ke ka uprafe ko mahino ai ola ka Tonga Heilala. Ruby ko le tu ai pe ke lava mai pe mo tangata ik fai kau ke kolosi ke pra osi pe ke lesi ai ka toanga o e fiapini. Pe awate fa malo ke moto kotoa kau fine mui kau mafo ke kau popo. Malo opito kai whakakato tau polo kalama. Mahalo oku hikai ke ongo i mai he tō tahana e kōle ki ai. Kai kōle ang peke tau CEO ke ne kātaki mai o Kelesi ai polo kalama o e fiafini pea mo e whamalo. Kātaki CEO ke Kelesi pe e tau polo kalama whamalo atai pe kia ki motolu o mo popo mai tau te fito ke Fiji Airways. O kuia e fia lahi e ni malo au pito fai whekau toke tātu pulotu kai ke lawe ke i heni ke whakaosi ai lewa. Malo.
Ke taulot. O toa math. Ai a fiona ko ia whangatuku e mea ko toa pe. Whamaupopo ki a Fiona ngau ko tō pēr ha tangata. E ko koe ai whakamau lahi. Pai moi whakamau totono. Ko ngata anga ene ka toanga wike Heilala. Whawhetai i he loto lahi. Ko moi pōre ai whanau koe ni, ka koe mau whanau. Ki nau tuo whamooni, ko nau tare niti. E moni e ka vehinga ko whai aki. Ano pāo tolo aki a ka toanga koe ni. Ko hok tonga. Ko glau kau anga. Whawhetai he ngau e whaingata a mawha ko whai he kau whakamau. Popo whai he tare ki tā ka mai minista pa mo pot ngau e tak mamata. Ko ni ko ola, ko tala e ola ngau e mawha wike ko ni. Popo ka ho mauloto maulau maari. Ko rei ko tō pe ko e whaki. Tua, nengo taha pe i kuna. Kau i kai. Ke si ia ia tareneti mo koloa mo tāpak whakoloa ki a Fiona. Ai whikaua mo tolu, wau ke hongo fulmaua. Ka neongo, ai kehe hao tu whao ni mai tareneti tolu pa mo e taha. Kalmai ho wholawholana ke taha whaigo ingo ki mau tolu, iyo. Ono i kai whaka off. E whaka ngei aho nau ngau. Ko mo whamaloa. Whanau talavau mo hoi fua nau tuha ke whamooni. Pake tuha ki ai tonga. Pa mo mau whanua. Tāpuak mai e hau e whanua pa mono whare. Tāpuak mai e whare mea. Kau no pere. Pure anga ka mai komiti mo ki mau tolu no kotoa. E mau tuu whamooni. Ko mau tonga, ko ia ho mau lau kau anga. Ko toa mo tonga, ko mau tofi aia. Whakato e mau taiga katoa whao e mau tai au. E Grace e iko sisu Christ. Whalahe toa ta mai wheho lau maare maa noni. La fia tu mai wheno katoa ka mau tamai ka mau no what ko whanau. Mau kore katoa ngai tāpa kini. E sisu Christ ko mau eki. Amen.
Iyo, koe lotu ia le whao katua e whawhekau. Toke tā sone tui pilotu. Pea i e tangini e whawhenga he, mou mai peka whawhenga he ki e. ki Miss Heilala.
Aloha mo mea mai.
Fo'o ki Angelica. Ke whai hane whakamalo atu koutu nei tolahi I wawao pe motongani ne naukau I ono tokoni ia pe koe poni kune hoko koe Miss koe te whakwa pene rea whamalo Koia mo mea mai ka whaia lea whamalo atu ai Angelica Koia mo mea mai mawao mo mea mai matatahi ki tahi koe lang
Hi everyone. I just want to say thank you to everyone who is supporting me. And even before that, I am deeply grateful for all the love and support that you brought me through. I he kamataanga o whiauhia magetainimi. Koe hono mo ni ko mafu o tuku ya tek mo toko toa, family, maheni, but my friends, even those who are just fans. I really, really support you. I really, really am grateful for all the support and love. O ko maha awhalait ka te motolu, ko ia pe malo. Thank you.
Obito ko Rachel, Angelica. Mana o kakapu Gudenberg. Ko Miss Heilala wano wafa ko na ko tu pe te fu kamia kai ki tahi. Mai api ko mana kakapu. Ke a mai tahi ko tai tuna ula pe mo botol ka toa pe kia o kiti mo botol ka toa ko man kakapu ko ola si hela o kiti o pala ya tu congratulations Miss AGD ko Miss Heilala ya ko ya pamalo atu botol ko me ope botol ko ya I tongani Lavleleia, Fukatoanga, oi Wike Heilala Masani. Pe Whake Heilala Village, Whataho ke lele pepe moi block party ai one Tonga. Ai one Tonga. Mo ngai whakawhiawhia pe koe. Io koe ngai whameitai pe ke aloi oi King Tupo Wono koe hautoka oi o Tonga ia. Và hoko pe atoi pe iu ken mo bong ka fa fonga ya tu a ka fa tong ya ko ya me Heilala Village ko aripate kisina juna pe ki apita takapua pe ke ngo tale kita mele dio ko me sake fa bokeo pe mo ko tale bu toipua wow anol manu malo mo me mai ka mo me a
Na